Hi guys!
I want to say morning, but it's afternoon.
It is afternoon. We took the day off from vlogging yesterday and we actually moved into the Intercontinental Hotel,
which is where we are now.
Downtown in Ljubljana. Check out this view. Castle's just over here. Very cool.
We thought we'd take you down now and show you where our room is.
I don't know why I'm whispering. So we wanted to move into Ljubljana for the last 4 nights of our stay so that we could be in amongst everything because it's kind of a really pedestrian friendly place. We moved to the Intercontinental and we've been upgraded to the Junior Suite. I mean, who are we? Check it out. First very important thing. Nespresso machine. This is, you know, our living area.
Sitting area.
There's a TV there. Lovely couch. Then into the other room of our junior suite. This massive bed. Our second TV, because, you know, our walk-in wardrobe. Come into the bathroom. Beautiful big deep bath. And this shower, I don't know that I've seen a bigger shower head. I mean, honestly.
You can't get the scale on it.
Like, I said to Dan, it looks like the sun. This shower's so nice. And then, you got to check out the view. But we are super excited today because we are doing something we didn't even know you could do in Slovenia until we went to the Tourist Information Centre and saw that there was...
We're going on a bear hunt.
A bear watching safari. How cool is that? So we're going to go down to the lobby and we're getting picked up by our driver and we're going to look for bears.
Let's go. Scared.
We're being dropped here at the edge of civilization.
The guide's been calling it the end of the world.
And we're meeting our bear hunter and we're having some liquid courage before we head off into the wilderness. Wish us luck.
We'll be right, I think.
So before we get thrown out into the wilderness with our bear hunter, we're having our courage, which is blackberry schnapps. So, Nostravia. It's actually nice. It's very sweet. Wait, may we meet again one day?
From the village.
So we'd met up with our bear hunter. Did he even have a name? Did we?
I don't think so.
I don't know. He was a man of few words.
Shh, quiet. Don't move.
Don't move. Stop. Go. Don't speak. So we got into his car and drove up a gravel road, 5 or 10 minutes into the woods.
Then we walked another 5 minutes further into the woods and we come into the hide, which I don't think either of us was expecting to be up in the air.
No. I definitely wasn't expecting it to be up in the air.
So we climbed up the ladder. Surprisingly, the hide was reasonably comfortable. It had like a mattress there. We sat there and we sat there.
And the guy was just like, don't move. There was sort of some little windows. Don't open them because the bear would be able to smell you. So kind of don't move, don't talk. So all 3 of us are just sitting next to each other, looking out the windows, waiting for the bear.
So the first hour, we saw a couple of foxes and we were getting pretty disheartened We were thinking, if we don't see bears, we're going to be very disappointed.
And it's also just a long time to be sitting next to people silent with no phones, nothing, just staring. And we kind of did it at the start. I guess we had our cameras at the ready, but by an hour in, we were kind of a bit more relaxed, just waiting for, something to
Some
happen.
action.
And then
he points.
He points and says, don't move. So,
And we saw a mum with 2 cubs stroll out of the woods into this open area that we were watching.
Yeah.
And then they were gone.
And then they ran away. And it was maybe, 10 seconds?
Maximum 10 seconds.
Very quick.
We were told not to move, so we couldn't get the cameras or anything. And then we waited.
And then we waited. And then
Another
at this
half
point,
an
I'm
hour.
just like I was so excited that we saw them. But it's like, oh, is that it? It just felt like a tease. It was so brief. They were just there and then they were gone. We waited another...
Probably half an hour.
Half an hour. And then they came back.
They came back and they stayed around for ages, like maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah,
between 5 to 10
like
minutes.
A while, and he's like, first of all, he's like, don't move, and then he's like, okay, slowly, you're allowed to use the camera. We were so excited, and we had to like judge what the bear, because the mama bear was kind of looking up, and like, she could maybe hear or smell us or something, so we had to kind of stop, and then slowly we could move and get our phones and stuff out. So that was pretty exciting.
But it was so cool.
It was amazing. And the little babies were so cute.
They
and then
were.
like one of the mum and one of the babies kind of wandered back into the forest and one of them stayed there. And then
And the mum came back and was like, come on.
Very cute. And much bigger than I thought.
They were brown bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were big.
They were big. Definitely big. So we're back at the hotel now. We've had such a good night.
We had a really good day.
I mean, the whole experience was just so...
surreal, because it was like, are we really doing this?
We got picked up here by a guy in a car, driven...
with his girlfriend.
Driven like an hour and a half out of Ljubljana, dropped off to this other guy, the bear hunter, driven off into the woods. He had a gun. Like, for our safety, we hope. But, yeah, the whole thing was just crazy. And we also, the place where we had the blackberry schnapps was like, that's the first place in Slovenia we've come across where people, no one spoke English. And they were asking where we were from, and then they were saying, well, the guide is translating that some of their people from their village in the 50s moved to, like, immigrated to Australia, because we have a lot of people from Yugoslavia and Australia, so that was kind of cute. And like the lady had made she'd collected the blackberries in the forest and made the schnapps, so it was just like a really
real authentic experience.
But just so different to anything else we've done.
The other thing that was cool is it was just us, the 2 of us, in this guy's car, which was it was nice, and we had them to ourselves, so we asked them a lot of questions about Slovenia and stuff, which was also
he was
really
like,
good.
I won't give you the normal spiel, just ask me anything that you want to know. So it was good, because there's things that we'd seen or whatever that we weren't sure about, so we could ask him about that. Yeah, so it was just a really cool night.
If you're interested, the tour company that we used was Slovenia 4 Seasons. I'll put a link in the description below. We would highly recommend using them for the bear watching tour.
Very cool. Very exciting. I mean, what an experience.
And we've never seen bears in the wild before, so it was pretty special.
Yeah. We have a few more days left in Ljubljana, and we were just loving it here. And tomorrow there is a really cool food market that we're going to check out tomorrow night. So
like a food truck stall kind
there's like over 30 or 40 restaurants or like places in this market. So definitely subscribe and follow along for the rest of our stay in Ljubljana.
Thanks so much for watching. Bye.